Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast, and I'm always delighted to be joined by my good friend Dalton Smith. Dalton, it's been a while since I've spoke to you. Just coming off a great fight with Ray Millett there, but first and foremost, mate, how's things? How's life?
Life's good. Life's always good, and yeah, it's just nice to be back. Starting the year with a win. Good fight for me. So yeah, happy days for me.
A good fight in terms of a seasoned professional in Ray Millett. He came to win. Hit you with some good right hands in the earlier rounds, which you weathered the storm. 2 points deducted in one round, 2 knockdowns in the last round. I mean, it was a great fight to watch, man. Was it a great fight to be in?
Yeah, great fight, and I think that's going to be one of them fights where I learn a lot from that. Mm-hmm. Going 10 rounds, getting the stoppage in the last round, and then also having, obviously there's no arguing about the shot. It was a low shot, but I just think, the ref was a little bit harsh with me inside the fight. So, it's all good. It's good situations for me to be in and learn from.
When the referee deducted, obviously the one low blow was obviously right on the cup. It looked like, but then the other one was on the waistband. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah,
but it's still a low blow. But then obviously, when the referee said 2 points deducted, what was going through your mind?
I thought fair enough, because obviously from the shot, you could see it weren't deliberate. It was just the angle of the shot. So I didn't know if it was low, but obviously when I'd seen the crowd's reaction when they showed the replays, I was like, yeah, it must be low. I'll accept it. And then I didn't expect the ref to take a point off, or at least if he did, take a point off. And then when I seen like two fingers go up for 2 points, it was a bit of a shock to me, to be fair.
But to be fair to you, obviously Ray was obviously jumping up and leaping in with the shot, and that's why when you were dipping down, I said that to my missus there. I said, Ray's jumping in and he's jumping up. So when you're coming down to land the body shot, he's in the air, sort of thing. Do you think that was a factor in that low blow?
Yeah, I think it was just the position he was in and the position I threw the shot, and he, like you say, jumped up to it a little bit. So obviously it weren't intentional. I was well up on, I think I was up on every round up until that. So obviously it weren't intentional. It was just one of those things. But it happens, and it was a lesson for me and a lesson to learn. And obviously being, the ref was being a little bit harsh. So it was just about me keeping a cool head.
Talk to him about the knockdown, because Ray is one tough cookie, man. He was taking some big shots off you. He's tough man. But going into the last round, did your dad say anything about going in there and putting it on him and trying to get him out there, or was it just natural that it just came? The shot was there and you took it?
To be honest, with the last round, my dad said to me, he's going to come out now, and that the only way he's going to win is if he can stop you. So I felt like I had loads left in the tank. I feel like I could have stepped it up the gears a little bit from rounds 6, 7, 8. But like that was only my second, championship fight. So for me, it's about learning to pace the rounds, and I know now. So with the last round, I felt like I had loads left in the tank. I knew he was going to be stood there to be it, and he's going to be wild. So I thought I'm going to sit in the pocket a little bit more, and then the shots came.
Well, are you still a prospect?
Yeah, you tell me, am I?
I don't know. You're 10-0. You got a WBA belt. You got a WBC international silver belt, I believe it is, international belt.
Yeah.
You're collecting these minor belts, so obviously these governing bodies, you're going to start climbing them. So
that's it. I'm climbing the things, and like I said before, that fight for me, it was pushing over that line to being a contender now. Pushing towards the bigger titles, and yeah, it's good. That was my 10th fight. I feel like the last couple of fights I've been in now, I've learnt loads from them. Mm-hmm. And being able to get the rounds in as well. And yeah, he's learning. I feel like I'm getting better with every fight. The levels are going up because, you look at Ray's pedigrees, an amateur and professional. He's no mug.
Definitely, he's definitely no mug. But when I'm looking at these rankings in Britain, I'm looking obviously Josh Taylor and Jack Catterall. You could probably leave them two out. But then when you come down that list a little bit, you've got O'Hara Davies, you've got Lewis Ritson, you've got Tyrone McKenna, you've got Sam Maxwell. I know there was some words were getting spoke between you and Sam Maxwell having a fight. You've got Akeem Ennis-Brown, Robbie Davies Jr., Harlem Eubank, who's 13-0. You've got yourself, Kay Prosper. Geez, I think if I've left anyone out, my apologies, but it's a
the list goes on, doesn't it?
the list goes on. I think I've said to you from the beginning, Dalton, it's a tasty division to be in. But and I always
Very
say,
tasty.
how far are you from these names? I don't think you're that far now, are you?
No, I don't think I'm a million miles off. You know, especially after that last fight, I'm pushing towards them names now, and you know, pushing towards a British title. So the fights will be there. You know, in the next year, 18 months, they're the fights I'm going to be in, and like you say, it's a busy division. It's stacked.
British title, then. I mean, you're going to have to go through one of these guys. You're going to have to go through maybe Sam Maxwell if he vacates. We don't know. And Akeem Ennis-Brown.
It's already vacated the British now, isn't
Has
it?
he already vacated it? I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
So
it's already vacated now. So the British is vacant.
and where are you do you know?
Don't know, but I'd be happy to fight for it next.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You're going to have to fight one of these guys. It could be like an Akeem Ennis-Brown again if he wants to fight for it again. Do you know what I mean? It's a tough division, man. And obviously that British strap is something that you really, really want.
Yeah.
So,
We'll see. I think you know, obviously I always leave it to my team and management team, my dad, but you know, I think we will be looking towards the British title. So, you know, if we can, you know, push on to that, we might hopefully have some news in the coming weeks.
if the British title came in your next fight against one of them top 10 guys in the UK, you ready?
Of course, I'm ready. I think I proved that on Saturday as well.
Yeah.
You know, people can say it, but it's down for me to do it and prove it. And you know, I believe I showed that Saturday.
But that's the thing. Let me just say this: we spoke about the fighters domestically, but I mean, you're going along looking at the world level. Where obviously Josh Taylor may be moving up. You've got Ramirez, Cepeda, Regis Prograis, Sandor Martin from Spain. I think he's the European champion. Do you know what I mean? You've got Jose Pedraza. These tough names, man, and it's a great division. I mean, Jack Catterall is obviously world level. Josh Taylor's moving up. It's
That's it, and I think, and you can see as well, it's going to be opening up as well if you know, Josh moves up, the belts become vacant. You know, the division's going to open up as well for those titles.
That's the thing as well. Boxing's been crazy since the pandemic, man. But guys are getting shots left, right, and centre. But you've seen Michael McKinson going out to face Virgil Ortiz, making good money. He went out there. Obviously, the fight didn't happen, but the opportunity's there with Eddie. With Maxie Hughes as well. He's won the IBO title, and who knows his next fight? He could be fighting a big name in America. I mean, you keep winning. You 2, 3, 4, 5 days the line. You must be excited, mate.
Oh, I'm excited, and it's about if I keep winning and I stay on form 100%. You know, you never know when that phone can ring for a big opportunity. So you've got to be ready to take it when you know the time's right.
See when people watch you fight as well, Dalton, like they might look at obviously your slick boxing style, but you've got 8 knockouts in them 10 fights. And you do pack a punch.
You have to ask my opponents that.
I'm back sparring again, mate. So I might look at my nose. I've got a nice little bruise across my nose. So
a little shy, beat my black eyes.
no, I'm not got one of them, man. Did you see my Instagram? My head movement on the.
I've not seen it yet. I'll have to take a look.
I posted it saying channeling my inner Sonny Edwards. I was doing sort of like hands down, coming back.
Inner Sonny Edwards.
My Sonny Edwards. Yeah, like I said to you, man, you're 10 fights, 8 knockouts. So you must be packing. You must pack a little bit of punch. Because you've got the style.
I definitely do punch, and you know, I think where my power comes as well is, you know, the way I set it up, and I walk people onto shots, and you know, the angles and variety of the shots what I do throw, and you know, and if you look at my knockouts, that's where it comes.
Mm-hmm. A couple more questions on this then. So obviously you're 10-0, but then a lot of people in the UK, even though you've been in the big stage, they might not know who you are in that division. They obviously know the Lewis Ritsons, the O'Hara Davises and stuff, but do you need one of them guys? Do you need O'Hara Davis? Do you need a Sam Maxwell and Akeem Ennis-Brown and a Lewis Ritson? Do you need to fight one of these guys to actually explode onto the scene?
I don't think I need them, mm-hmm. because I think that those fights will come in the next year or so, 18 months, and you know, I believe that's when my name will become big. You know, when I do fight one of those, you know, the bigger names in Britain, where you know the names who people know. So you know that'll come.
Mm-hmm. Your gym's flying at the moment. You've got Sonny Edwards, obviously Sonny's Sonny. You've got young Junaid, JD, you've got him there. Do you know what I mean? You've got Nico as well. You've got young fighters. You've got Florian Mark, who's fighting this weekend. You must be doing some spars with Florian then if you're his size, round about that weight.
To be fair, we've actually not done any sparring yet, just because, you know, when he came down to the gym, then the sparring what I needed for the fight, you know, his was different as well. So we've not actually got any rounds in yet. Not open rounds anyway. So, yeah. But like you said, the gym's buzzing. You know, there's more sparring there for me now. So, yeah, it's good. You know, it's just nice to see, you know, the hard work and time and effort my dad puts in. You know, he's reaping the rewards now.
Definitely, and it's well deserved. Will you be in Newcastle for Florian's fight?
Yeah, I'm going to be working the corner with my dad for that one. So, are you going to be up there?
I'll be there, mate. I'll be there, so see you there. And
yeah.
Just one final word on Sonny Edwards, then, mate. Obviously, he's doing his thing. He keeps on winning. He's exciting. He's talk the talk and walk the walk. Martinez next. I mean, do you think Eddie will get that fight for him?
We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I know Sonny obviously wants the fight 100%, and you know if that's the fight he could get next, then he's gonna snatch it up. So, but you know what boxing is. You know, I'm still learning the game now, and I'm 10 fights in. So, but it's professional boxing, and we'll have to see. But I think that's the fight everybody wants to see.
Definitely, well, mate. I don't think you'll be far behind in fighting for a world title, man. I think I said to you in your pro debut when I watched you fight that I enjoyed your style and I was a fan. So, listen,
definitely.
Don't keep doing what you're doing, mate. And I'll see you down Newcastle on Saturday, man. So, thanks again for doing this fight for TV, going.
Oh no, thank you as well, and I'll see you Saturday.
Definitely, brother. Stay safe, and I'll speak to you soon, brother. Thank you. Cheers,
mate.
Later,
brother.